Hello curling fans and welcome to the Everest Curling Club Championships. We are live from the Ottawa Hunt Club in Ottawa, Ontario for Draw 2 action. Tonight we have Team Nunavut taking on Team PEI. I am your host, Peter Stesky. Got a good matchup tonight. This is our second draw. Ice was great during the first draw. I want to thank Everest, TSN, and Curling Canada for bringing you this live stream action. Going to meet the teams. First up, Team Nunavut. Lead, Justin McDonald. Second, Hunter Tutu. Third, Peter Van Streen. And their skip, Wade Kingdon. They play out of the Akala Curling Club. And their opposition, who will have the hammer tonight, from PEI. Lead, Jonathan Greenan. Second, Mike Spencer. Third, Tim Hawken. And their skip, Darren Higgins.
Yep. Yeah, I think so. Yep. It's over.
This is a 14-team men's and ladies, 14 teams on each side. They play two pools of 7, play a round robin. The 4 teams from each pool, top 4 teams, advance to a double knockout. 4 teams are eliminated. And then the number 1 seed plays the number 4 seed. The number 2 seed plays the number 3 seed. In the semifinals, final is on Saturday. We're playing 8 ends and the 5 rock rule.
It's a bit heavy. We're still heavy.
Lead stone for PEI, Jonathan Greenan. Very interesting bio on this guy. He says his favorite TV show is The Sopranos or Jeopardy season 35, episode 40. And the reason for that is this gentleman is actually a Jeopardy champion.
You're closest to it.
He won just north of $27,000 on the show in his first episode. Was eliminated in his second episode. Although we did some trivia last night at the opening banquet, and I don't really think he knows his stuff that well, but
whoa. Here it comes.
Good throw, Justin.
Good shot there by Justin. I actually asked Jonathan who the top-ranked club curling team is in Prince Edward Island, and he was surprised to find out it's Team Yogis. Little in-turn hit here. I'd like to make the roll underneath if possible.
Whoa. Me.
Good scrub by the boys there, trying to carve it over. Nice shot.
Good shot. Nice throw. Hey, Mike.
Okay.
We've got to be looking up because it's hard to hear.
Hunter Tutu in the hack here for Team Nunavut. This is his 4th time playing in the Curling Club Championships. He told me until about yesterday he hadn't thrown a rock since February. So he's coming in here a little bit rusty.
Hard. Stay on it.
I gotta be honest, that was a tough port to navigate. Just over curled on him, missed the back yellow. Opportunity here now for PEI to draw in and lie 2. This is everyone on PEI's first time
All right, give me a 4.
playing in the national championship.
Top 12? Yeah. 420. 425 maybe.
Mike Spencer throwing second stones here.
425. Top 12! Top 12! Yeah, go. Top 8! Top 8! Yeah, gotta go bit. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's going to slide. Shot.
Good spot there by Mike.
Nice
Well
weight.
swept by the boys. Be a tough double. Actually, if he throws the exact same shot he just threw, it will be very close. Almost has to pretend he's aiming at the hole. He's a little tight again.
Whoa. No, no, no. Okay, good throw, Hunter.
Good shot, hit and roll away there. Take play away from the 4-foot line.
Control.
Second shot here from Mike.
Okay.
Had an opportunity to sit down with these guys last night. Really good guys. Had a great time at the opening banquet. They were busting Mike or Jonathan's chops pretty hard on the Jeopardy.
Clean, clean, clean. Good throw.
So hit and stay there made by Mike. Chance for
Hit and roll.
Peter Van Strien. This is his first time at the Nationals. But he's coming off a participation at the Canadian Mixed Championship earlier this year, which I believe was won by Menard, arguably the best player ever that's a non-slam curler, Jean-Michel Menard. Little wide here. He's going to kill it, just roll away. Would have really liked to stay. Without staying now, it gives PI a chance to draw around this guard here.
What, is this good? Here?
Throwing third stones here, Darren Higgins. Darren's favorite curler is Russ Howard or Eddie Wernick, and I'm sorry, I grew up in that era. You got to pick one, because those two did not love each other. You're normally either in Team Wernick or in Team Howard's camp. Slid a little deeper than he wanted, but he held on to the back there. Darren's sister is a two-time Canadian junior champion. I believe she won the World Juniors as well, playing out of PEI. Second shot here for Peter. He's probably played the most out of all these guys so far this year. Unfortunate situation up in Iqaluit. Unable, they had the club closed down for a little bit due to a water issue. So they're unable to practice.
Hard, gotta go. Hard, go.
Just dead short there. So now a real chance for PI to apply some pressure. Darren's got the opportunity. He'd love to sink this one into the top 8 foot.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where is it? Whoa, Jonathan's rock. Whoa, it's got to curl. Wait. Top 12 is fine. Jonathan, go now. Yep, go now. Yep, go now. Hard. Go hard. Come on, guys, gotta be in. Come on. Gotta be in. Go. We gotta be in, guys. Okay. Sorry, guys. It's all right. Okay.
You got a long way to go, right? Go here.
Yeah.
You got options.
That's right. Go up.
This came up a hair short there. Good chance to apply some pressure.
That's perfect, yeah. But
It's not in a terrible spot for
should be,
PI. It's a nice
pretty
little
straight,
center
right?
guard.
I like that.
It's the first end, so they're probably trying to limit some damage here. Team Nunavut. They could play the wide out turn draw. That'd be a very aggressive call. But instead, they're going to play the hit and roll. Without the hammer, I believe this is probably the right shot.
You got this.
Wade Kingdon. This is his 4th time playing in the national championship. Looking to probably hit about a half a rock here. The ice he's taking, we can, from the game earlier, this spot really curls, so he can't,
Whoa!
we might have taken some of the curl out of it, just a hair wide. Starting to come up now, though.
It's just nosing, just nosing. Good.
It's PI with the hammer. They have an opportunity to ignore that stone if they want. Play a little aggressive. They could play the tap. They could play the out-turn draw. The hit and roll is there, but I think it's easier to just make the draw than it is to make the hit and roll.
Come around.
See what Tim wants to throw here. I was told to say that Tim's favorite curler is Blair J.
Make it
I think that's an inside joke amongst the teammates. Like the call here, going with the in-turn draw.
Yeah. Thinking of 420, 425.
These guys are one of the top Saturday payday league teams.
Big pop.
Although they did lose to Hoff this year, which was a tough one.
Hard! Hard!
This one got away from him early. Probably just a little bit of fresh pebble. Caught the curl. And now a chance maybe
Out wider, I think.
for Wade to get his team off the hook here. He's got a chance to draw around and potentially set up a steal. It's not easy. He's going to have to go to a new path himself. Again, we had the opportunity to be on the sheet earlier for our game this afternoon. In this spot, yeah, you want to be, I'd say his ice is fairly close. If anything, maybe a hair tight for Broom. If he's going to throw right back to the back one, he's probably got enough ice, but he certainly doesn't want to be tight here. Bill Duck is the ice maker. He's done a great job. He used to make ice in the Toronto Major League at St. George's, but he's been up here at the Ottawa Hunt, I want to say, for close to 10 years now. Final stone here in the first end for Wade Kingdon. Like I said, he's just a hair tight, so this could take off on him. Boys are scrubbing it. But to no avail, he's going to end up just clipping the top here. Not an easy shot in the first. A little bit of guess on ice and weight. So a chance now for PI to capitalize with the hammer. Put 2 points up on the board. Same thing again. I had the opportunity to already watch this sheet, but if I was them, I'd be taking a hair more ice here. Yeah, Tim's asked just for a little bit more. I don't think you have to worry about curling past that red if you have the good, proper weight.
Clean it, clean it.
Nice little audible at the end and put 2 points on the board for PI. After one, they lead 2-0. We'll be right back. Team Nunavut will have the hammer to start the second.
Hey, I just got the Blair J shot out of the way. God, I hope you heard that.
Update on some other scores. New Brunswick scored a single in the first. They lead Nova Scotia 1-0.
Where'd my gripper go?
Yukon put a single up against Saskatchewan.
I put a gripper right there. Where'd it go?
Northern Ontario taking on the Northwest Territories. There's a blank in the first. Newfoundland scored 2 on Manitoba to take a 2-0 lead. And in our final game, New Brunswick leads Nova Scotia 1-0. Mentioned Jean-Michel Menard earlier. His brother is skipping the Quebec entry. They're on the ice against Ontario tonight. No score yet. Mr. Jeopardy lobbing down an out-turn guard here. Appears to be a hair heavy, but that's okay. Like it to stop in front of the tee if possible.
Knew it was going to show up.
Just sliding a hair deep. See how aggressive Wade wants to play this. I like the call here, corner guard. Got the hammer now, like to keep the center line open and get out to the wings. This is Justin McDonald's second time playing in the Nationals. They didn't really fill out their bios, Team Nunavut, so not a lot to say about the squad. This one's just going to slide a hair deep as well. Allow PI to make a play on that stone. In-turn hit for Jonathan, who I believe is a lawyer. Nice scrub by the boys there. Instead of throwing up another corner, Wade's going to make a play on these rocks in the rings. Look to maybe make a normal weight double takeout here. This spot really curls. Good attempt. Stuck around though, so PI be forced to make a play on that stone. Mike Spencer, favorite show, Seinfeld. I like that. One year when I was playing in the Ontario Provincials, I filled out my entire bio pretending I was George Costanza, importer-exporter for Vandalay Industries, marine biologist. Just caught a little straight spot in the ice there. The wide open flash gives Nunavut an opportunity to lie two here with the hammer. Gonna play the head. I thought they might throw something a little softer, maybe a freeze, but comfortable with the hit weight here. Be the third in-turn hit for Hunter in this game. Be fortunate if he can hold on to the rings here. I don't think so. It's a big thing we noticed in draw number one as well is a lot of over curls. Again, the ice is very good. It's probably curling 4.5 feet. Curlers probably need to throw a little more handle than what they're used to. Not quite as aggressive as arena ice that we would have watched all week at the Olympic trials. It's an opportunity here to clean things up.
Shot.
Hits and stays way out in the weeds here.
Please don't give me those inside out hits. Did Mike push it out or?
Wade's going to make a play on it. With the in-turn. We haven't seen one out wide, even in our first draw. We never got out this wide with the in-turn off the center line. Be interested to see if it gradually curls the way the rest of them do. Nice shot. Real nice. Nice weight there. Going to be an opportunity potentially to blank here for Nunavut and keep the hammer.
Jonathan, yep. Whoa, yep, yep. Hard. Right up, right up, right up, right up. Shot. Good brush.
Good throw there by Darren. And talking with the guys last night from PI, they're going to take a run this year at the provincials. Not huge fans of the parachuting that's being done by Brian Cochran and his team. They'd love to protect their provincial pride and knock those Ontario guys out of the playdowns. We're going to see Brian next week in Sault Ste. Marie as he just won the Ontario Seniors. It's pretty funny that you can win the Seniors out of Ontario and then go play in the Brier playdowns out of PEI. Trading open hits here. Pretty simple shot here for Darren. A lot of the curlers are huge fans of Yellowstone. That's Darren's favorite show. I watched the first couple of seasons, but then to me, I don't know, every episode seemed to be the same. Judging on these bios, maybe I have to give it another shot.
Nice throw.
Peter Van Streen in the hack here. Again, played in the Canadian Mixed Championships.
Try to get a guard next down and maybe put a few rocks in play, eh?
In-turn hit. They might want to start carving this one.
Yeah.
You're just watching it, but it could use a little bit of brushing.
I don't think it's going anywhere, but yeah.
Just knock out of the rings. Still no harm, no foul. Sense sort of looks like it's going to be an opportunity to blank. Wade's just moving the rocks wherever he wants. I think he just had a little bit of a brain fart there. He thought that one went out of play.
Where does he want it?
Good opportunity here to get draw weight.
We haven't thrown anything down this path yet, so it's probably a little heavier down this path. I'm going to try to give you a 405.
Tim threw a couple draws last end, so opportunity to throw another one, get some feel. You love that when you're skipping.
What'd you have? What'd you have? I think you gotta go. You gotta go. Can't be short. It's gotta be in. Take a look up. Take a look. Take a look. Just here. Just here.
Good judge by the boys there. Perfect shot.
Good boy, Tim. Just right there.
Way to play the open hit. Peter actually came to town a bit early. I think he played in a a fun spiel last week at the RCMP Curling Club. I believe my older brother John plays there a little bit. John also plays here at the Hunt Club in the senior league. He was a good curler in our family. So an open hit here with the intern. Again, most of the misses we've seen have been over curled, but he popped that one out nice. Good throw. If anything, it's going to have to curl. This team doesn't really believe in doing any of the directional sweeping. I think Tim's going to throw it back in the same spot. If I was him, I'd probably just try the intern out, switch it up, make the guy throw a different shot. But he does know this pass, so he knows the weight.
Same side, out wider. If it ever hits that red, it could possibly spill back in at the back if he hits ours.
Yeah, I see what he's thinking. He's hoping for maybe a potential jam on that red rock that's just out of the rings.
It felt a little lighter. Felt a little lighter. Just top 12. I don't think so. Mike's rock. Mike's rock.
Just here. Just here. Whoa. Then whoa. Then whoa. Then whoa. Whoa. Oh boy, Tim, good throw. That pick?
I just picked at the end and changed directions, but
It curled back in.
threw that exactly where he wanted to.
Did you guys kick that at the end or what? That almost came a foot back in. When I thought it was
So the opportunity here for the blank for Wade. Team Nunavut could keep the hammer for the third. Haven't laid a brush to it. There we go. Good little scrub. No mistake. So Nunavut blanks the second end. They trail 2-0. We'll be back for the third end here shortly. We'll update you on some of the other scores. No real changes yet. Manitoba did rebound with a deuce in the second. They're tied with Newfoundland 2-2. And Nova Scotia scored at 2. They're up 2-1 on New Brunswick. Everyone else is still playing the second end. Jonathan, being a true Maritimer, his favorite food is lobster. I had the opportunity when I was out in PEI to go out to dinner with my good friend Rob Doherty and his wife Duff. They took me to a place with the best lobster in the city. Being from Toronto, we don't get an opportunity to have that fresh stuff, but anytime I'm out east, I take the opportunity to indulge. I'm a huge fan of the local seafood. Nice center guard there, thrown up by Jonathan. Wade's going to have Justin counter with a corner guard here. I like that. Get aggressive with the hammer. Unfortunate miss there, just coming up short. So Jonathan's going to have a chance to draw around his own center guard here with the out turn. Boys are working hard, trying to keep this straight. Great brushing, get it by. Really nice shot there. Front of the tee line. Shows you how good this ice is. That actually just popped out a little bit on the in-turn side. But it'd be tough to chase with any weight. I think they're going to call the freeze here. We saw the shot in the first end. Sort of runs straight early, but once it hits the hog line, there's a pretty good finish. This is tight out of the hand. Just barely ticked. It's a good throw. Hopefully it hangs around. Yeah, it hangs around on the back 12, so it's usable. Just shows you how much that curls, though, because he probably had about 6 more feet, 8 more feet than what he wanted, and it still came up to the guard. Aggressive call here for PI. They're going to ignore that back one. Draw around the center guard again. I don't think he wants to hit the broom here. He's going to want to be a hair wide.
Not much of a
Because it didn't take much ice. Actually, he must have heard me because Mike made sure he got all the way out there.
Only wait. Top 8. Top 8.
If any of the participants are back in the hotel listening to this, the one thing you should really watch is almost all of the misses have been tight. That's a great shot there, but he was probably a good foot wide on that one, which really helped him. His weight was perfect. But the ice is curling quite a bit, so most, I sound like a broken record, but most of the misses have been tight here. I like this call. You're in some trouble. 2 rocks in front of the tee line, so Wade's going to have them run a peel here with Hunter. Opportunity, if he hits it correctly with enough weight, he could kill the 3 yellows. He'd be super happy even just to clip one of them. Or hit the top one he's aiming for. Gone. Yeah, that one's going to hurt him a bit. Just got that one tight out of his hand, and now a great opportunity here for PI to put some pressure on. Mike just threw down this path. They've given him a hair more ice on this one. Good solid throw there. He's got a good rotation. It's going to be key this week. Looks like he might have pulled the string a hair though, weight-wise, but proper way to miss. Ends up with the guard. I think you probably see a double peel
I
here
had nothing last, but I was like,
out of Hunter. I think that's the right play.
3 in a row is my limit.
Not going to go for the double peel, just going to aim for the one he just missed. Able to peel off the front. Still PI in a great position here to steal. Darren throwing the out-turn center guard here.
Top 12. Top 12, yeah.
Just wants to be a hair past the guard that's already up there. That way, if they're going to just play a single peel, force him to hit this rock. If he throws it high, it gives him a chance for the double peel. I think they should play the double peel regardless. But
Jonathan's rock. Gotta go a little wait. Whoa, Jonathan's rock. Gotta go wait. Gotta go wait. Come on, go. Right here and stop. Here and stop. We're over curling now. Over curling. Stop. Good.
Ends up in a nice spot. It's actually just partially staggered behind the other center. I like this call now. They're going to go up and rip the double peel. Again, if you hit it properly, you could get some action going back in the rings as well. Very important shot at this stage of the game for Peter. Able to make contact with both, but just stuffed it. Really close attempt there. PI still in a very good position here without the hammer. I might be tempted to throw another guard. Looks like he's looking to come in here into the rings. Might be a little early with 3 rocks to come. Yeah, he's signaling the tap. He wants just T-line weight here. Out-turn tap. Got a great crowd here tonight at the Ottawa Hunt. It's great to see, even though we're in a club, great to see the fans out here. It just shows you the job the local committee's done, the job Everest has done promoting the event in Curling Canada.
This one's on the 2. Roll the shooter. Right over. Go. Keep going. That's good. I like that.
It probably pretty much what they were hoping for. They now lie 3. There's a hole, but you don't want to try to go through there. Nearly impossible. I like this call again. He's going to run the center back. He'd love to clip one of the 2 rocks in front of the tee line here. Needs it to curl a hair to get this back one. Just over the top. So PI lies 3. Leading 2-0 without the hammer here. Got to be a little careful where he puts his guard. You don't want to leave a hole and leave an opportunity for them to hit that back one. They'd be shot rock, potentially buried.
About 3-4 feet off the rings. Okay. Just on Jonathan's side of center. Well, pretty much almost a full walk on Jonathan's side.
Out-turn draw here for Tim. As we mentioned, a huge fan of Blair J. His other favorite curler is Wayne Madaw. Wayne was a great player, obviously, and probably the best coach in the world. Coach of Team Hasselborg. They just picked up the silver medal at the Ladies European Championships. There'll be a force to deal with at the Olympics. That ladies Olympic competition is going to be unbelievable. There's probably 7 teams that could walk away with a medal. So tough. Give a shout out to our 2 teams that just won yesterday. Jennifer Jones and her team. Brad Gushu, they'll be great representatives. Both of them are Olympic gold medalists already. Opportunity to win a second. Guard just over curled. Wade's going to have an opportunity here to make a play on that rock on the center line. Looks like they're potentially trying to throw just some softer weight, maybe make a double and stick around. Even though it overcurled the hair, still in a pretty good spot for PEI for sure. Just got a message from one of our viewers that Team Yogis wants to wish the guys good luck. Currently at the gym watching this game for motivation as they prepare for their club playdowns in January. It's good to see that they're supporting their own province here at the Club Curling Championships. That's what it's all about, is a camaraderie. Again, last night at the banquet, it was great just to see the teams mix and mingle. Everyone's so happy to be here. They're very competitive, but it's sort of like old school curling. I love it. Looking at potentially making the double here. They're trying to carve it over. Actually over-carved it for the double. Still a good shot, though, by Wade. They lie second shot.
Had to curl a bit more, right? Yeah. Nice shot, Wade.
Nice shot, Wade. Attaboy. What's that? Yeah, yeah.
I think they're going to play the intern hit here. I thought they might, because they are shot rock and it's buried and there's really no way for Nunavut to get at it. I thought they might play the out-turn draw again here.
A lot of ice.
Heard somebody mention it is a lot of ice. It looks like a lot. It does break to the wing pretty nice, though.
Control. Yep, yep, yep. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Jonathan, Jonathan! Right up, pound it.
Just able to squeak it out. Good little carve there by Jonathan. I
Good sweep. A lot of ice.
think they sort of let him off the hook there. I think the right play was probably the out-turn draw. Have to talk to Hoff and see what he would have played there. So a chance here to get on the board. Final shot here of the third end, trailing 2-0. Wade Kingdon has a chance to, needs to just bite the forefoot to score his point. Tried this shot in the first end, but it was fresh pebble then in a brand new spot. It'd be a completely different path right now.
I think so, eh?
Line's good.
Yep, all right.
Hard. Hard, guys. Hard.
Boys are trying to drag it. Does not look overly heavy.
Come on.
Even to get it in for second if they can.
Too yellow.
Just short, so it's a steal of 2 for PEI. They jump out to a 4-0 lead after 3. Fourth end, Nunavut will have the hammer.
I used to both shit myself.
Well, they clean the rocks off here. We can give you some scores. Territories up 2-0 on Northern Ontario. Newfoundland up 4-2 on Manitoba. Saskatchewan's jumped out to a 5-1 lead over the Yukon. Ontario, Quebec are tied at 1. Adam Spencer representing Ontario. Very good buddy of mine. Played in the Brier very recently with Glenn Howard. Had to fill in when Wayne Madaw broke his leg skiing. Did an unbelievable job and was able to make it to the Brier. He's just one of the best guys going. And so is Menard, who he's playing. So that's a pretty good battle on that sheet. Probably see those guys around at the end of the week. On our sheet here, 4-0 for PEI. Just a Small mistake there by Wade. Just came up a bit short on that draw, and it's unfortunate. If they could have dragged it a hair further, it'd be 2-1 instead. Justin's going to lob down a corner guard here with the intern.
Whoa, Hunter.
Got to make sure you hit this free guard zone here. Take advantage of the 5-rock roll. Looks like he's just going to slide in the rings, though.
Shoot. Zootalor.
There is, eh?
Zootalor. Fiddlesticks. I got 385.
Jonathan gets a chance here to just throw another hit.
Control. Whoa. Stay close, Mike. Stay close. Stay close. Mike.
Good throw. PI lies 2. Trailing by 4, you got to throw another corner there.
Yeah.
Can't afford to hit. Nah, he's going to play the hit and roll. I get it. They don't get a chance to play very much. They want to try to keep it simple, but down 4-0, you'd really like to see a corner guard here. This shot plays right into PI's hands. I'd love to just trade open hits.
Yep.
Intern hit here. They did not love it out of Mike's hand. Trying to carve it over, avoid the jam. Wow, that's creative. Chipped it over the top. Mike's not happy with himself, but it got the job done. Just a hair wide there.
Corner. Corner guard, Wade.
Like this call now at a weight. He's going to have Hunter throw up the corner. That rock in the back 12 is not going to bother him all. He can actually use it later in the end if necessary. The only problem is they've given up the opportunity for the free guard zone.
Felt slow,
if they make this corner guard, they're going to be able to peel it. PI, that is. This one's just going to slide heavy.
Maybe if they make a shot.
Another open hit here from Mike. Mike's a Red Sox fan. For those Blue Jays fans out there, you've already lost 2 of your best players to free agency. But they did sign a pitcher last night. Gonna have to work on this one. Really got over the top on this. It's starting to curl. Yeah, she gone. So an open miss there by Mike allows the opportunity here. It's a tough hit and stay. It's in the back of the 12-foot. What I'd really like to see here is just them freeze, tap this rock, draw weight. It's early enough in the end. It's much harder to hit and stay here than it is just to lob a draw down in front of it. harder to stay if you don't touch the stone. A lot harder. So Hunter letting Mike off the hook. Now Darren's going to have a chance at this open hit here.
Jonathan! Hard! Hard! Really hard! Go, 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 go! No roll, it's gonna roll already. Sit. Just go ahead. Good throw.
Had really nice control weight there, actually, and a good scrub by the boys. Able to hold on, keep the force alive here. Again, if I was coaching, and I'm not in any way saying I'm qualified to do so, but I'd really like to see a freeze here. These rocks are back in the 12-foot. They're no danger. Might as well lob a draw down, try to freeze one,
Whoa.
force a miss out of PI. Just playing the open hits here is
What the hell?
not very conducive to offense, and he might have thrown this one out of bounds. Yeah, in golf, he'd be 3 off the tee there.
I said mine did too, it fell.
Sort of got into a fresh patch, and they think that one might have fell.
I didn't think I was at.
Chance now for PI to split the rings and lie 3. Love to keep this one in front of the tee.
Not gonna hurt it. Not gonna hurt it. Right here, guys. Right here. Right here. Come on, guys. The guard's no good. Guard is no good. Come on. Go, boy. Come on.
For those listening, we're probably going to open up Everest's Facebook page tomorrow. You'll have the opportunity to ask some questions, make some comments. If they're in any way relevant, we might be able to speak to you while we're on the live stream tomorrow. We're going to have 3 games tomorrow.
We can run it if you like. It's up to you.
Again, I just can't thank Everest enough for what they do for the game. They're sponsoring this club curling championship this week. Next week we'll be in Sault Ste. Marie for the seniors championship. They're very involved as a sponsor as well. Very hands-on, working with their partners, their local partners here at the Ottawa Hunt Club, working with Curling Canada. It's just great teamwork, which allows you to have events that are at this level.
Roll, man. Yep.
Good shot there by Peter. Actually rolls to a spot. It's not the easiest rock to remove. Tim's going to have to hit this basically on the nose. There's 2 potential jams back in the back 12 here.
Nose. Yeah. What weight? Control.
I think Nunavut would even settle, not even for a dead jam, but just to kill one of the back yellows, maybe potentially get out of here with a blank. Right now it's looking like a force for PEI. We're gonna have some guest commentators later in the week. David Mathers of Team Howard. Emma Miskew, I think, is gonna be joining us. 11-time Grand Slam champion. Had to hit that one thicker. So this end is completely turned around with that uncharacteristic miss by Tim. Wade now has a chance to lie 2. Again, they're going to throw the hit. I really like a draw down to this one.
You want to hit and roll a little bit?
Little even hack weight, something like that. Make sure you stick around. You've got an opportunity to get your 2 here. Get right back in the game with the 2.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yep.
Coming in.
Yep. Yes. Hard. Hard.
Hold it.
Yeah, just unfortunate. Again, I don't love
Good
the
throw,
hit
Wade.
there. Had a chance to get his two, just rolled out. Now, not a lot of pressure on this throw here for Tim. Sure he'll be able to make the correction after his first one. Even if he just hits and rolls out here, he's fine.
It just took off. I feel like it's the opposite way. Yeah.
The same as I just threw. Okay. Control.
Have to remember, this is the first game for both teams as well. Brand new ice. They're mic'd up. They're being live streamed out there in front of friends, family, strangers. So
Control.
probably a little bit nervous, and I don't blame them.
Clean. Yep. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Jonathan. Hard, Jonathan. Hard, Jonathan. Go. Oh, yeah, that's fine.
He's going to roll away, but that's fine. Be a blank opportunity here for Wade if he chooses to take it on. Probably has to play it with the out turn. You play it with the in turn, there's a very good jam possibility. So I think he's going to have to play the out turn off the line or in turn across the face.
You make the call, buddy. This is a toughie. Okay.
Yeah, he's going to go with the out turn.
Good trying blank.
Love a blank here. He'd be down 4-0. We got our fourth end break coming up. Chance to have a little chat, regroup, maybe generate some points. Second half of this game. 5 rock rule, anything is possible. So final shot of the fourth end. Wade Kingdon, skip of Nunavut. This one's curling, might be on the nose.
Okay. That's fine.
Bad news is he loses the hammer. Good news is he scores a point. So at the end of 4, it is Team PEI 4, Team Nunavut 1. We'll be back for the second half of this game after this commercial break.
Before there was ice, there was our hallway at home. I was always the shy, quiet kid who loved math. I saw math come alive in the geometry of the game. I found my passion and my voice. It's a game of precision, a game of inches. It's the equation that now defines who I am.
One might say I was born to overcome challenges. 2 months premature, in and out of the hospital, and a heart condition. My parents call me their miracle baby. As with all survivors, I searched for my place in this world, and I found it here. This pebbled ice is where I battle now, and at only 12, I am already a 5-year veteran of this sport. I have my sights set on the Olympics. I will push hard to get there. The only size that matters in this sport is the size of your dreams.
This ice is everything. It's where I come to feel close to her, to feel whole. This building helped raise me when my mother no longer could. When I step on the ice, she steps with me. My dad is my rock. We're a team now, like the four of us when we step on the ice. People say that this isn't a contact sport, but that's not true. It contacts you where you need it the most.
Sweep! Sweep! Hurry! Hurry! Hard! Hurry hard! Hard! Hurry hard! 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 Yeah! Woo! We should really be curling.
We are back here live at the Everest Curling Club Championships from the Ottawa Hunt Club in Ottawa, Ontario. This is draw 2 action. Team PEI leading Team Nunavut 4-1. I am your host, Peter Stesky. It's been a good game so far. PEI was able to take advantage of a couple of opportunities, scored 2 in the first. They stole 3 in the second. Single put up last end by Nunavut. We're going to have to see if they can create some offense here in the second half, get back into this one.
It's close. I got 394.
For those of you just joining us, Team Nunavut has not had a ton of time to play on the ice this year.
Oh, if this comes up short, I'm going to be very upset.
Guys out of PEI, they play out of the Silver Fox Curling Club in Summerside. Always in a battle with Team Yogis to be the best club team in PEI.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Nice little high center guard there thrown by Justin to get us started here in the second half. Jonathan is going to throw his intern draw, try to just slide in the top 12 foot here.
He's not heavy.
One thing you won't see as much of at this curling championship versus last week at the Olympic trials is the whole odd end, even end, where the elite level teams really try to control the hammer into the even ends and use it to score their points then, where right now at this level, I like it. They just go out, they play every end. If they have an opportunity to score, they do.
Yeah, he just didn't.
There's only 8 ends here. Games are definitely shorter. You have to capitalize on your opportunities if you have any. Get you caught up on our other scores. Territories leading Northern Ontario 3-0.
Go ahead.
Saskatchewan out to a 6-1 lead over the Yukon. Tight game, Ontario, Quebec tied at 2, playing 5. Nova Scotia leading New Brunswick 3-2. And Manitoba has battled back after being down 2-0. They now lead Newfoundland 5-4. They're playing the 5th. Newfoundland with the
I think
hammer.
it must have slowed down. I had 87.
So we have a bit of a mess out front of the rings here. This is a good situation here for Nunavut. Jonathan, though, does have first chance to get around this collection of guards. Didn't have a ton of ice. I thought he threw this one pretty well. Now that picked.
Lost the handle.
Definitely picked, lost its handle. Really looked actually like he threw a nice stone there. He got out to it. Real opportunity here now for Hunter Tutu. Second stone on Nunavut. Get one in there, put some pressure.
What about, yeah. I feel like it's slowed down a bit, Hunter, so. I feel like 80, 75.
So a real chance here for Hunter to create some offense without the hammer.
Yep.
Great shot there, sinks that in front of the tee line, perfectly buried. Well managed stone by the team. Really nice set situation here early. I think with a 4-1 lead, I'd be playing the double peel here. If I was PI, I'd be trying to open it up. They're gonna have Mike try to chase this one in here with the intern.
It's not even.
Yeah, that did not work out. So now, probably for the first time in this game, a real opportunity here for Nunavut.
Same as Jonathan, you guys are not popping it at all. You're just twisting it in the hand.
Hard part is trying to get a second one in. I think I'd be going with the out turn.
That's all. It's up to you. Come here, then.
Yeah, I like this call. You got to go in with the out turn. You have to go way too wide with the in.
Here's not bad.
They've played this path before. We've seen definitely finishes hard here if you've got nice draw weight. Just a great chance here for Hunter to bury in a second stone.
No. Yep.
Might have waited too long on this one. Just squeaks by the guard. What a shot. Sit down. Just slides a hair deep, but what a great scrub by the boys. Just barely snuck by. Now lying 2, buried, full 4. Real opportunity here to steal, get right back into this game. I like the call here out of PI. They're going to try to clean up the mess they're in. Run all these yellow guards. Probably a little bit of a jam situation going on with the red one, but that's okay.
Finally. Catch it.
That's actually a really good throw by Mike, but unfortunately, just didn't clean up a whole bunch. Still get 4 guards, most of them staggered, and an opportunity now for Peter to draw in and lie 3. They're calling this top 12, but I'd love to see him have the weight to sink this right. Another one, he could get this all the way to the button. It curls enough in there.
I'm retired.
Short would be a better miss than heavy, obviously.
What do you want?
I think so, yeah. Hard for weight.
It's light. It's way late.
It's light. Yep. Yep.
If we can get it over, it'd be good.
And over. Okay.
Said short would be okay, but not quite that short. Pulled the string on that one. Still a pretty nice situation when you can hog a stone. You're lying 2 buried behind stagger guards, though. Just an unfortunate miss there out of Peter. I met him last night at the opening banquet. Just an absolute gentleman, great guy. He was getting some grief on one of the curling chat groups because he's on there as Pietzky, and that's actually my nickname, Peter Stesky, Pietzky. So people were busting his chops pretty hard. He's like, I'm not the guy you think I am. Huge shot here for Darren.
95, back 12.
Looking to throw just backline weight here. Try to squeak the guard, make a play on shot rock.
Switch, Donovan. Go on this one, this one. Yeah. Need more ice. Oh, sugar.
So he wrecked on the guard, but you know what? That's not bad. It just is like he threw a peel down there. He opens up the back one. Peter now with the chance to throw the guard back in place.
It's gonna have to curl.
This could have some steam on it. The boys haven't laid a brush yet.
Right on. Right on.
Really has to curl. Yeah, not his best.
Hair my size.
Actually, probably a triple lined up if they hit it properly. Can easily kill 2.
Nope. Normal, yep. Normal. Mike! Whoa! Jonathan! Mike! Hard, real hard! Hard, no, real hard!
Wow, he's gonna miss the double. That's a big mistake. That was a very, very easy shot. Just had to hit it anywhere high. And now, again, a real chance to tie this game up if your team Nunavut.
Moved.
That one did curl a lot. He did firm weight. Again, it just speaks to how good this ice is. I think the mistake here would be coming in too deep. With your first one, all you want to do is throw a guard anywhere near that Everest logo.
Yeah.
Line more important than
I
weight.
even take a little less.
They'll probably have no choice but to peel, and then on your second one you can get a little
might
more
even wanna go a
aggressive
little
and play
less
into the
ice,
rings
no?
if you
Is
choose.
that what you gave him?
But this one you definitely want to
That's
be
what you
short.
gave him, right? And he still ended up out here,
He
right?
was deep, right?
Yeah.
I want to be like top 12, even not in the house. I don't care.
Yeah. Just right
Wade's
here.
been facing quite a bit of granite tonight when he stepped into the hack. He's got to be pretty happy to look down the sheet and see himself lying 2. Really nice end so far for the team.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, wow. Second hog rock of the ends. This one could be costly. Unfortunate there. They had to drag that another foot. Would have just scraped over, but it would have been a perfect guard line-wise. And now Tim has a... This is still not easy, but it curls so much there that if he throws proper weight, he shouldn't have to get too close to the guard.
All right, rock and roll here.
Still a win's not the end of the world. Still a 2 would not be ideal.
Hand off.
So we'd love to be able to just squeak the guard here and make a play on shot rock.
Board up. Close. 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 Jonathan! Jonathan!
Jonathan's trying to carve this over. Doing a good job of it so far.
Jonathan! Hurry, Jonathan! Good sweep. Just a little off that.
So a couple options here now for Wade.
Close to control. It was okay. Yep. Just a little up.
It's actually 3. He could play the hit and roll buried.
What? Hit and roll in.
He could throw the straight guard, or he could play the straight come around to the button. He's already lying 1. He could throw another one right into the button. They're going to opt for the hit and roll.
Hey, man, don't get me down.
We got Hunter doing a little serenade for us out there on the ice. This looks like trouble. This is this is gone. By Wade's reaction, he's acting as though that might have picked something up. Be a reverse pick. Normally a pick curls too much. That one went the other way. It's funny, they've had 2 hogged rocks and a wide open flash this end, albeit that one might have picked, but they're still in an excellent position to steal. I think the only way for Tim to get in there, he could just draw cold to the button for 1, or he could play a little chap and lie, is what they called it back in the day. Just ricochet off his own shot rock into the red one for a single. Very fortunate to be in this position.
Yeah, worse is we give up 1. Right? I like it. Yep. Back line. No, I was thinking a little less. Thicker out here. Yep. Just back line weight. 85.9.
So it looks like they're opting for the little chap and lie here. Curls enough. He could actually get straight onto the red.
At least 4 flat. Top, yeah, back 4! Mike! Back 4! Jonathan! Jonathan! Hard! Jonathan! Jonathan!
Absolutely perfect line. Just a hair light on the weight, and I believe it's a steal of 1 for Nunavut. They're back in this game. They will trail 4-2 heading into the 6th.
So we give up 1?
PI with the hammer. Excellent attempt there by Tim. Just needed a shade more weight. He hit that perfect. Other games. We have a 5-5 tie, Manitoba and Newfoundland. Manitoba with the hammer. Nova Scotia leads New Brunswick 4-2, playing the 6th. Ontario and Quebec still tied at 2. 6-1 lead for Saskatchewan over the Yukon.
Oh, that wasn't the most beautiful end.
Okay, good shot.
Good shot. Score 2 here. We're still in very nice shape. Yeah.
Nice center guard there to get us started in the 6th from Justin. Nice steal. Still plenty of work to do, though, to get back into this one. Out turn, come around here for Jonathan.
90. Back line.
Appears to be a little heavy. The boys are yelling out back line.
Sit. 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 More than I thought.
Came down quite a bit, finished in the back 4. If anything, they would have wanted to sweep that to the back 8. Open up their scoring area more.
Back, wait.
This is a call here. Again, I think there's just some inexperience. You're down 4-2. You don't have the hammer. You have a chance to throw a second center guard, which is absolutely the right call. You need to get some rocks in play. But the other thing you could do is just freeze to this stone.
Easy.
Lead stone's hitting this rock. There's just no advantage to doing this.
Needs to move.
Yep. Yep.
Boys are sweeping hard, trying to squeak it past the guard here. Really nice shot by Justin. It's a great shot, but PI's happy they don't have to face a second center guard. That's how all that mayhem started last end. They got a bunch of guards in play, got a miss or two out of PI, and they controlled the entire end. They were actually unlucky to only steal one. They had a few misses on their last 3 or 4 shots, but Jonathan looking to hit and roll towards the wing here. He's definitely got more weight. Mike's trying to carve it over. Able to just get enough of it to kill it. Now I'd still like to see a second center guard here. They'll come in. But there's only one guard. You need to create a little more here. It's very early in the end. First, second stone here for Hunter. He's being asked to draw into the top 4 foot. If he does, you'll see PEI go up and peel that guard.
Oh, it's hot. It's hot. No. Whoa. No. No.
This Hunter is a real character. Tons of personality. He was hilarious last night at the dinner.
Yep.
Mentioned earlier, he's no stranger to this championship. This is his 4th time playing in it. Didn't quite get that one buried. Needed a few extra feet, so it's in the open. Second stone, Mike Spencer will be able to make a play on it.
Tim! Stay close, Jonathan. Stay close.
Able to kill the stone, but just rolls out the side. So it'll give Hunter another chance to sink one in around this center.
I like his release though. Darren, like flip it at all? Okay.
Yep. Yep. Yes. Yep.
This one's tight for line early.
Okay. Yep. Yeah. All the way. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Good
Yep.
scrub by the boys, gets it by. It's going to be heavy. That's the only way that could get by. It was just a hair heavy. Good shot, though, right on the back four. Nice touch there at a Hunter. Nice scrub by the boys. I think Mike can see maybe a third of a stone. He's going to play hack Wade here. Try to get the back. Good news with this, Wade, is if you ever over curl a bit and clip the front, you might be able to roll your shooter in the rings, which would be very important.
Help him, Tim. Help him.
This is in trouble early, though. It's not going to clip the center. It might cross the face of it. We're actually trying to curl it across the face now. You can see he's just light, little tight.
The result's not bad.
Again, a real chance here now for Nunavut. He's calling this in the rings. The last place you want to be here is in the rings. You want to be just short. If you're in the rings, PI, no matter what they do, can hit and stay somewhere in play. And you don't want that. You want to be short. That way when they hit this rock, you're throwing their rock's not in the ring, so you don't have to worry about it ending up on the scoreboard. So for you kids watching at home at 9 o'clock on a Tuesday night, one, you should go to bed soon, but two, if you are watching, you should always throw this rock short of the rings.
All the way, guys. Yep. Yep. All the way. All the way. All the way. Hard. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Good sweep, guys. Good sweep.
It's actually a perfect spot.
Good.
Much better than the shot they called. Rock PI's got to deal with.
I mean, you can try to get here. It's tough, nah.
I think the play here, you could play the intern peel the red rock they just threw. You might even come off the back of your own yellow and into the rings. You don't want to be drawing here. You definitely want to peel. You're still up 2 with the hammer. You could run this rock back into the red, hope to clip one out as well. I've already seen Darren's perfectly capable of throwing the weight necessary to make this shot.
Whoa! Yep! Yep! Mike! Mike! Mike!
Just overswept it early. Really nice throw there by Darren, but just missed the back. Opportunity to put this guard back up again. Perfect rock by Peter on his first. He'd like to have the exact same shot he just threw. If anything, a rock higher.
Yeah.
Yep. Gotta go. Yep.
We were talking about Everest earlier. They've got a couple great curling ambassadors. Randy Furby is here all week
All the way.
looking after the players. They have Jennifer Jones, our newly crowned Olympian for the 2nd time. And then one of my favorites, Cheryl Bernard. Cheryl's going to be at the seniors next week, representing Alberta. Just one of the truly great people in not only the sport of curling, but in the world. Just a fantastic woman, great player. Gives so much back to the sport. Looking forward to seeing her. It's been a long time since I've seen her. Hopefully her husband Terry comes out as well. He's a beauty. I think he might coach the team. That guard ended up actually in a really good spot for line. Just maybe a hair high. So an opportunity here now for Darren to try to squeak past it with back ring weight, make a play on shot rock and bail them out of this end. Just gonna wick the front though. Yeah, that was a very good throw, just an unfortunate result. Weight was perfect, just barely whiskered the guard though.
Okay. Okay. Get it together. You're back to that release thing. Yeah.
Their instincts are right. They want to throw this one just short of the rings. Don't overtalk it, boys. Just throw it right there. You're absolutely correct.
Yeah, I think you were a bit inside.
Same type of draw that Peter's been throwing.
There or there?
Love it to finish just past the Everest logo. Maybe bite the center line. We put Tim in a real tough spot here. PI currently leading 4-2, but in some trouble here in the 6th with the hammer. Wade, the 4-time Curling Club Championship national participant. He's got this one way out in left field right now, and it looks heavy. Just unfortunate. They've absolutely controlled this end from start to finish, and he just whistled this guard through the rings. I've been there. It's not a great feeling. But that one definitely got away from him. He threw a fastball when he needed a changeup.
Control. Control.
So a chance now for Tim. 4-stone thrower here for PI. Make a play on these two reds.
On the left-hand side. On the left-hand side of the center, yeah.
He's going to be feeling a little bit better. He probably had a little anxiety building out throughout the end here, but that one really lets him off the hook.
Draw. Mike. Mike. Hard. Hard, Mike. Hard, Mike. Go.
Sort of got caught in between on that one. Too thick to make the double. Too skinny to make the roll. So still a nice opportunity here to steal for Nunavut. Get within one here. The shot rock, full back 4. This one you don't have to worry. Just a straight guard, force him to draw for one. Line is the most important thing. It's already completely guarded on the intern side. There's no shot with the intern. Makes this guard a lot easier to play. Got to take about 18 feet off the one he just threw. Final shot. Ooh, little balk there. Final shot here in 6 for Wade Kingdon. Trying to set up a steal. Crawl 1 point closer in this game. Trying to fight their way back. Opening draw for them. Second draw of the event here in Ottawa. Front end likes the speed. If anything, they need it to stop. It might over curl. It's going to over curl. They need a little wick maybe. He would have loved that on his first. You could still make a play on that red one. That's a nice guard though by Wade. Again, it was already guarded on the intern side, so he had quite a bit more space to the thrower's right. A chance here for Tim, but he's got to be very precise here with his weight. We've seen it at curls enough for him to get at this. I think he'd want to be around hack weight, no more than that. Even if he just chips it out and loses his shooter, he's happy. He'd put 2 up on the board and take a 4-point lead.
Not a lot of ice. Trusted the curl. Well, that's a six. There, more. Reset.
So final shot here, the 6th. Tim Hawken throwing skip rocks for PEI with a 4-2 lead. Chance to put 3 up on the board here. Trying to get Mike, their second stone, to carve this over. Unable to do so though. That's just too much weight. And one by one, they're crawling back into this game. That's a steal of 1 for Team Nunavut. They trail 4-3. We'll be back here for the 7th end. PI with the hammer. Nova Scotia now leads New Brunswick 5-2. Ontario scored a single. They lead Quebec 3-2. Quebec with the hammer. Could be a final over there on sheet 2. Saskatchewan up 8-1 on the Yukon. They might have called it a night and headed to Randy's room.
The weight was good, it was just too much ice.
Northwest Territory still pitching a shutout over Northern Ontario, 4-0. They're in the 6th. And Manitoba leads Newfoundland 7-5, playing the 7th end. Newfoundland with the hammer.
It's just, you'd expect it to curl there, right? It's not though. Yeah. Darren, trust the boom. Yeah, Darren was right. Trust Darren. Yep.
So we're back here for the 7th end. Back-to-back steals have allowed Nunavut climb back into this game, trailing 4-3. They were down 4-0. And they've had chances. They've had chances to actually have multiple steals the last couple of ends. If anything, they let PI off the hook a bit, but good for them. Continuing to fight and get back into this.
Yeah, I think it's good. I think it's good. I got 390. So.
If you're PI now, you just have, you have to regroup. I mean, you're still, there's 2 ends to go. You're 1 up with the hammer. Most situations, you're really happy to be in that spot. Nice center guard there by Justin to get us started here in 7.
2 more ends and we're home. Reset. Go.
Jonathan Greenan, our Jeopardy champion, looking to throw the outturn draw here into the full 8-foot.
Top 8, top 12.
Didn't have a ton of ice on this one. Don't see how this one's gonna get by.
It is coming down, yeah. I thought he was pretty good there. Yeah, it is, it's coming down.
So a chance now for Justin early in the end here, maybe to get one in buried behind these two guards. They're going to play the opposite turn to what Jonathan just threw.
A little more. Yep.
That's good.
You go.
I think it's close.
Okay, boy.
Yeah. Yep. Yes. All the way, guys. Yep. Hard. Hard.
Called that in the rings, but they didn't have to be. I mean, they don't mind another center guard here. Here's some whispers. They think the ice is slowing down a hair, which is possible. Good chance here, though, for Jonathan to make the correction from his first one. Just add some weight.
Only a touch more. Whoa.
This one, he definitely got out to the broom with some handle, so it'll have a much better chance.
Tip inside. Yeah.
Totally different throw versus his first. Ends up in a nice spot, almost edge on edge.
I had a 95.
There's enough room here for Hunter to get underneath, though, for sure. Like the weight call here, calling for hack weight. Gives the sweepers a chance to hold it and then maybe carve it at the end, get this roll underneath. Nice setup early in the end right now if you're Nunavut. This is tight, though.
All the way. Can we tap these? Yep.
They've already called the audible.
Yep.
Tell you what, I've missed a lot of curling shots in my day, but I don't know if any of them ended up as nice as that. Taps it basically to the button. Full 4 foot anyway, staggers the guards. Dead lost behind 3 guards. They would have known he could make that, they might have called it. This is a mistake here if they chase this one. They got to peel the guard. Again, they're still up with the hammer. There's a mess out front. They need to clear up the front, make sure they score this end. I like this. Tim's going down to talk to Darren. Try to get on the same page here. Hunter's just jacked over the fluke shot he just threw.
You like the run straight back? I know.
That's the beauty of curling. You don't have to call your shots. I mean, you call them, but you don't have to make a called shot. We're not playing billiards here.
I don't like catching it this way and going. Yeah. Ever a jam in our yellow there?
Pretty stacked field next week in the ladies seniors at the Everest. Sault Ste. Marie. We mentioned Cheryl Bernard. You're going to have Sherry Madaw there representing Ontario.
Yeah, but then this 3 is just sitting there.
Sherry Anderson, a great team out of Saskatchewan.
All right, pick a shot. Let's go with it. What do you want?
You got Marianne Arsenal, who now plays out of British Columbia with a very experienced team. Teresa Breen, a former Ontario champion, now representing Nova Scotia.
Yellow Rock, we're running back next time.
So a lot of talent there in that senior women's.
Peel, yeah.
I think Tim did the right thing here, going down, talking to Darren. Going to try to clean up the front here. Obviously, if he's running this red one, it could go into their own yellow, but that's okay. It's more important to clean up the front. Got to make sure you can score here. Elite level teams wouldn't care if they gave up a point, to tell you the truth. They'd have the hammer coming home.
Okay. It's all right. That's
Did
good.
the job there. He opened it up, missed the back one.
That is first.
Anywhere here.
Yep.
You will work.
Because that other one's still open, right?
In-turn draw here now for Hunter. He can guard the rock he just tapped up.
Yep.
Or he can draw right in.
Yep, all the way, guys.
Just don't want to be tight here. You don't want to wreck on the guard.
Hard line, guys. Yep. All the way.
Hey, all the way.
All the way.
This is a spot they hogged 2 rocks 2 ends ago right there, and they barely got this one over. Just got to take more ice there, throw more weight. Again, if any of the curlers are back at the hotel watching, almost all of the misses have been inside. For both teams, for both games, I would say 90% of the misses have been narrow.
Forward, yeah.
Good chance here for Mike now to actually turn this end around. He can make a hit and roll buried. Actually roll either way. He can go behind his corner or behind the centers.
It's down, waist down. Just hack. Me?
Great communication there from the sweepers.
That'll do.
Great shot there by Mike.
I slipped coming out of the pack.
We said it 3 times.
Yeah.
We yelled it 3 times.
Says he slipped coming out of the hack. He should do that more often. That was perfect.
Yeah, no, we said it's just hack, just hack, just hack.
They lie 2. Opportunity here for Peter to make a double.
Yeah.
I
He
slipped.
could clip both yellows out, just sit the shooter right there. It'd be a great shot.
Yes. 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 Hard line.
Just got that one narrow right off the bat. Now situation's getting a little bit dicey for Nunavut. They're going to guard the double, basically forcing Nunavut to play the in-turn freeze. I'm not so sure I wouldn't play the in-turn draw myself and try to beat them to it, but this will work if he can make it. Tight out of his hand. Again, just nobody's getting out to the broom here. This is a spot where it really, really curls and everyone's been dead tight, which is really unusual because most outturns run pretty straight, but not the last few I've seen down this spot. I actually just kissed off that enough. The double is still available. Staggered the guards as well.
Weight was good, yeah.
Not giving Peter a ton of ice here. Probably expecting quite a bit more weight, I guess. Although he got full on this one. He definitely corrected what he did on his first throw. It's curling though. Might get it high side. It's a good shot. Jammed the double, but he stayed buried. So PI lies 1 with the hammer throwing right now, but that centered staggered is a very good friend for Nunavut.
Yeah.
Big shot here for Darren. Out-turn draw, chance to lie 2, sort of Christmas tree it. Put a lot of pressure on Wade to come up with the goods with his 2 rocks here in 7.
Yeah. Gotta go. 3/4. Line's good. Take a look. Take a look. It's Mike's rock. Never. Never. Maybe bumping. Yep. Hard. Yep.
A little heavier than they wanted. Not a horrible result though.
You want to hit here, get them both, and roll over here. I feel like it's easier to hit it.
Double and roll buried. I don't know if that's there. That guard's definitely
Yeah.
going to mess with their plans on that.
So,
And to
like,
be
I think
honest,
this-
there's not a ton of room to make it the other way either. His best shot here might be just to jam and stay in front of it.
Here, or do you like it up there? What were you thinking? The first one. Yeah. You like that? I can give you more if you think that's better. Whatever you like.
Where do you want to go with it?
Yeah, that was good.
You want to go out or in with the roll? Hit on this side?
It's like I said, it's real tough to squeak by the guard, make the double. And then there's not a ton of room on the wide side either. Might be best to actually just dead hit this on the nose. Your red will stay in front of the yellow. It's very usable on your next shot.
Whoa! Yeah! Hard! 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 Whoa!
Yes, yes, yes. Take it.
Did he do it?
Oh, just one?
I think he did. Clipped it just,
Sorry.
just far enough. So nice sportsmanship there out of PI. They had two guys sweeping by mistake, and obviously just a mistake by Nunavut. No harm meant.
Nice shot, Wade.
PI just laughed it off, being the good guys that they are, but that's a really good shot by Wade now.
Like, we're shot pretty short, so.
They just barely lie one, but that's very important in this situation.
Yep.
Didn't quite catch the call here for Tim. Judging on the broom, it looks like the in-turn off the center line. They threw this earlier, and it looked like a ton of ice, and, but it curled up.
Yeah. Well, he called board, so. Might throw him board or hack? Board. Just board? Yeah.
So it sounds like Darren is definitely a strategy guy on the team. He's the guy that trusts the most to read the ice. Tim's the shot maker, throwing fourth rocks. They're looking for a board weight hit here.
Jonathan. Mike.
It's got some curling to do. Really carving it over though. Might have over carved it.
Roll it. Go, 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 go.
What a shot.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
That's just a great curling shot there. Great line call. Great job by Jonathan, and that could be a game saver. They were leaking some serious oil here, but what a rock there. Great line call too. That was tough. They just squeaked the guard.
Only took to the seventh end. Better late than never, eh?
Looks like they're going to call a timeout here.
Time out. Yeah.
Hopefully, I don't know. I don't have to go out and call a shot.
I don't think you can get in there from this side.
Tap this. Draw maybe if it's here. If it.
Tough,
Well, that's the
tough
thing.
spot here right now.
You might get here, right?
If you're Nunavut,
It's very tough.
is there's an in-turn draw and an out-turn draw for two. You only have one shot, and you can only take one of them away.
It's either draw
There's no way to get at shot rock.
or
Or tap.
tap, but you can only see about like,
It's tough to tap it good though.
yeah.
They might have to just pick their poison, play the freeze with one of the two turns.
Yeah. Could do this.
Hope they get a miss. They force the two down coming home with the hammer. Plenty of three-enders can be scored with the
I like
five
this
rock
draw if
rule.
It's here.
Yeah, I
The
think
only
it's here.
question is if it's there.
It's there. You
They're
can draw
worried that the
right
hole with
back
this
in.
out-turn draw is not big enough. It is.
If wait, yeah.
Not
if
by
wait
a
is
lot,
here,
but it's
don't
definitely
play.
there. Got to make sure you have enough rotation so you don't throw just a dying duck down there. It could take off
So
on you.
then, either do this.
Quebec was forced to a single
Oh boy.
You can't.
I mean, you have to go here
in
to
8.
do it.
They are tied without the hammer playing Adam Spencer of Ontario.
I don't think that's any easier. That's for sure.
two of, I would say, the pre-event favorites doing battle there. Nova Scotia up 5-3 on New Brunswick. They're also coming home. Nova Scotia with the hammer, so they're in very good shape.
Boy, it's pretty buried. That's the only thing.
Manitoba up
Like, you
8-5
can
coming
maybe
home.
catch a
Newfoundland with the hammer. We had a final. Saskatchewan 10, Yukon 1.
Okay. This shot with hack, maybe. This draw. I'm giving you 4 options. This tap or here.
And in the 6th, the Northwest Territories put another point on the board. They
Only thing
lead
is,
Northern
hard
Ontario
to
5-0.
Not leave it in the open.
Yeah, that's what I mean. If we go here, even if we miss it,
The only trouble is it's really hard.
The only
maybe
trouble
not
is it's
there.
really hard.
It's there.
AKA might not be there.
It's
They're
your
talking
call,
about the
Wade.
wide
Throw the shot you
outturn
like the
tap.
best.
It's definitely there, but I think the easier shot's the draw.
Very tough. You can try and run that if you wanted to.
There's literally no run back.
So you like back line kind of thing?
It's one thing I can assure you, there is no run back.
Okay. Have a look from the back.
This rock is overburied on the
pretty tough to
intern side. It does curl a lot here,
Yeah.
but I think at best, if you kill the stone, you're gonna roll out into the open and they're gonna have an open hit for 2.
It's completely buried.
The draw is the best shot here. You got to pick whether you like the intern side better than the out turn, but you got to throw the draw. Like I say, you got to get a miss, but this is a shot that might not even be there. Your upside is probably you leave an open hit for 2. Your downside is you drop 3 and the game's over.
I still think
Oh, we're really.
I think he's seeing that now that he's down here. I'm right behind the sheet. Yeah, I like this. Good veteran call here by Wade, switching it up. It's not an easy shot by any stretch. I think they need a hair more
A
ice.
little bit. I think that's good though.
He's trying to squeeze through this hole. It looks big, but the amount that it curls, it's not easy. Even if he corner freezes the shot rock, it'll make it a tough 2 for PEI. Can't be heavy.
Close. Whoa. Whoa.
Line's excellent, just a matter of the weight.
Whoa. Whoa. Line's perfect. Line's perfect. Just gotta sit.
What a curling shot. Sweep it.
That'll boy, Wade.
Just an excellent shot there by Wade. They actually let it die. They could have swept that and just lost that in behind. There's actually
You can do.
enough of it that Tim can make a play, but just a great curling shot there by Wade. Again, you have to handle this team. Down 4-0. They've battled back to 4-3. They're in a position right now to steal and tie the game.
Attaboy, Wade.
Unless
Attaboy,
Tim
buddy.
Hawkins,
So,
Skip,
did you see
PI
that?
can come up with the goods here.
'Cause if not,
Needs a
either way,
quiet
we
weight
have one
tap
we
back
gotta
opportunity for 3 to essentially end the game.
go if we play at 8.
Real tricky shot here. Curls quite a bit. Final rock here in 7.
Off. Mike,
This has tons of curling to do. Wicked off the top, and no, it is a steal of 1. So credit Wade Kingdon. Just a great outturn draw, and which was once a 4-0 lead is now a tie ball game, 4-4. Here coming home in the 8th, PEI with the hammer.
got good out of my hands.
A little bit of a heartbreaker there for PEI, but I can't express what a great curling shot that was by Wade. And now if you're PEI, you just have to regroup. You still have the hammer. I mean, we've been saying this for 3 ends. You're up 3 with the hammer, you're up 2 with the hammer, you're up 1 with the hammer, you're now tied with the hammer. It's not a bad position to be in. Just need to play one good end here. Nice center guard here. Justin's really had control of his draw weight for the most part.
Perfect.
Out-turn draw here for Jonathan. He'd love to just throw this maybe half on the 4-foot buried.
Oh, it's freaking awesome.
Still up, still up.
I was with you, Hunter. I just didn't want him to do it if he didn't think it was there, but.
Oh.
I think they want to sweep that one, actually. I'm not sure why you'd leave a center guard.
Okay. Right on the button, buddy.
Control it all. Control an inch. You would think that these.
A lot of teams might throw a second center. We've seen Wade likes to get right in the rings, get the action started early. This one's called into the 4-foot.
Yeah,
I think it's flying, though. Nowhere near the guard right now.
I think it'll stop, but it's not in the center.
I'll quote Bob Euchre and give just a little bit outside. Stop for shot rock, but that's probably not what they were looking for. Justin's had a very good game, though. I think you have to play the in-turn draw here now. You've already blocked the out-turn side. I think you just sink one in here with the in. Good chance here for Jonathan.
Either. I don't know. I got 71 on your.
This one's sailing a bit to much better line. They need it to stop. Starting to grind now.
Good.
Really nice shot there by Jonathan. Beauty.
Freeze. Freeze.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think so.
Hunter 2-2, second stone, looking to play the in-turn freeze. Doesn't have to be all the way there. Better short than heavy. Be able to tap it up with their next one, maybe play a short little run back. Really like his weight here. They're trying to drag it. It's a good shot. Like I said, didn't quite get there for the freeze, but that's a really nice spot. Now we'll see a peel here. Try to open things up with Mike Spencer. Double peel's available, but it can get a little bit messy, so they're just going for the straight out-turn peel here.
Stay with it. Close, Jonathan. Nah, stop rushing it. Stop moving at all.
Wow. I dare him to try that again. Got to be impossible. If you had to do that, if that was a called shot, you could never do that. To go through the hole is incredible. Didn't curl at all.
At this point, we're shot rock. I honestly don't.
We have some finals. Nova Scotia 5-3 over New Brunswick. Mentioned earlier, Saskatchewan 10-1 over Yukon. And Manitoba knocked off Newfoundland. We got a nail biter here between Ontario and Quebec, and we have one on our own sheet here as well. Looking for the in-turn tap. Typically you see this one overthrown weight-wise. Really only needs to throw about T-line here. Switching the call to the chip. You know what? That's fine. I mean, you can see it was way too much weight. He had almost hacked, but he chipped his red rock out of the way. They can make a play on that yellow. Got a timeout with PEI. Not sure, does Hoff go out for the timeouts? What happens here? I haven't seen him all day, so maybe not. The final, Northwest Territories 5-1 over Northern Ontario. The Northern Ontario team, very young. They get a couple teenagers on that team. Coached by Tom Coulterman. He coached Brad Jacobs in the 2013 Brier. He's been around the game a long time. His daughter, Tara, was a great junior and women's player. She originally played out of the Sioux, then did some damage up out of Thunder Bay.
Making it go away. Maybe get lucky, catch that yellow back in, maybe.
As much as your shot rock and that red is helping to guard your shot rock, I agree with the guys. You have to peel this off, open it up. I think you'd see a team that played last week in the trials, they'd take on the double peel here, but the guys are just going to throw the single peel.
Sorry.
Got a bit of the overcorrect here. He flashed the first one wide. This time he might get the double peel by mistake. What a great shot.
That'll work.
That'll work, I guess it will. The old Ricky wrong side, double peel. There's still shot rock. That's turns out to be a great shot there by Mike. I think the easier shot here is a short little out-turn run back, but they're opting to play the in-turn. This is a much more difficult shot for Peter. Might be a little premature as well. Probably a center guard might be the more feasible play. Able to chip it, but not far enough. They'll lie one, but an opportunity for PI to lie two. Adam Spencer just made an open hit. Ontario has knocked off Quebec 4-3. Big opening win for them.
Control the board. Yeah.
First rock here for Darren.
Yeah.
Calling the game, throwing third stones for PEI.
Clean.
Love to just get this shooter away from the center line, open up the center line here.
Clean, we're good, we're good. Throw.
Good shot. Looks like a little bit of hurry up mode right now for Team Nunavut. Look very short for time. I can't see the time clocks myself, but what a shot. What a great curling shot there by Peter. They've got no usable guards for the most part in play, but they do lie two.
Control.
Opportunity here now for Darren to clean things up with a double takeout. Make Tim's life quite a bit easier if he can make this.
Yeah. Yeah. Hard. Hard. Really hard. Go, 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 go. Okay.
Just barely over curled. Still going to be an open shot for PI regardless. And again, Wade is down in the hack immediately to throw this stone. This is Kevin Cooey style. Trying to just squeeze in the last few rocks with the remaining seconds they have left. And sometimes that pressure can get to you. It doesn't seem to ever get to Kevin. But it might have got to Wade there because that was not what he was hoping for. It's huge. I believe that yellow one is still a biter. He did stick around for shot rock though. But now you can see the entire rings are open. So no matter what happens here on this shot, Tim's last. He's probably going to have to do no worse than draw the 8-foot to win this game. Easier said than done though. I'm just sitting back here hanging out with some curling fans, so you don't miss too many from back here. It's been a very good first day of action here at the Ottawa Hunt Club. Tim taking his time in the hack. Would love to hit and stay here. Force Wade to make a hit as opposed to the opportunity to freeze to the back one. Love to lie two here. Really nice shot. Timeout. I think they have to draw around this guard. I love Peter's instincts right away. That's what he's calling. It's your best chance to win the game for sure. There's no other shot.
Yeah, I was tempted to throw that. I was like, maybe we should throw that. She's going there all day. Yeah. Just have a draw to the 4-foot for the win.
Boys are laughing, they're relaxed. They'll give them that. That's what this event's all about. It's good high-level competitive curling, but they're able to have a few chuckles out there as well.
Is that good?
Makes this perfect. He'll be almost full 8-foot. He'll be a little bit in the 12. One thing though, all the other sheets have left, so the ice temperature is changing right now as we speak, and with that draw, weight will change.
Line's good.
Needs to get this in there buried. Looks heavy early.
How heavy?
Looks really heavy early, but it could come down here once it gets off the line, starts to curl. Still flying though.
Okay.
Use the backing, stop for shot rock. Tim's gonna have a choice. He could blast that red out of there, or he can draw a full 12-foot for the win.
Intern, I'll throw. Yeah. Now the intern. The clock. What? No.
Little bit of indecision here on what turn to play. That's the beauty of this shot. It puts some doubt in the mind of the opposing skip.
All right, the out turn then. All right, throw the out turn. It's good.
I would draw
Go away.
myself, but he has to throw what he's comfortable with.
What am I throwing?
Doesn't have to stick
Control.
around, just has to make the red one go away. He can nose it if he wants. It's been quite a battle. I've never seen this before. All four guys standing behind. All four of the Nunavut players. Final shot here, 8th end opportunity to win the game here for PEI. Looks like they like it. No mistake, a great shot. They put 3 on the board. Final score, PEI 7, Nunavut 4. That wraps up our day one action here at the Everest Curling Club Championships. We will be back live tomorrow for 3 games. Thank you for tuning in and have a great night.